Hello everyone, this is Pitus Liker here with my creator commentary on Reactors like Cherries 7. After watching J-Man and Master Max and 10 getting their reactions released, I just had to... I felt like because they were so interested in like how I came up with my sketches, particularly J-Man, and since I just completed it, I figured it would be a good opportunity for me to sort of just provide my thoughts on every little bit of this. So yeah, I'm gonna play the video and I'm gonna go through in detail my thought process in making this. First off, I want to say that this video was essentially made from like two bursts of creative energy. The first one happened around, actually, I'll just look at when I finished my first sketch. When was that? Yeah, January 26, 2021. So I started this video in January. It's August. It's like the last day of August, so it's almost September. Yeah. So over half a year, this video was in the making, but it was really just two bursts because, let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. So like from January 26th to February 6th. That was like my first burst, and then my second burst was essentially this past weekend, including Monday because I had Monday off from work. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I just worked and finished the rest of it, and that was essentially split into two halves. Although I did also make the intro and the outro recently, so maybe I did a little bit more than half of the material, but yeah. The first burst happened, and then Honey Pop 2 came out, and all my attention went to that, which I think you could understand why. But then afterwards, I had a bunch of life shit going on, so I really didn't touch this for quite a while until this past Saturday. I was just like, fuck it, I feel like making another Reactors like Cherries 7 sketch, especially because I have been feeling so much more productive lately now that I've got a routine and I've got a job and there's only like a select amount of free time. I feel like that kind of puts a little bit more pressure on me to make better use out of my free time as opposed to being unemployed, which fucking actually gets really depressing after a while. So I'm happy that I have a job again and I'm happy that I'm doing this work. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually like go through the material a little bit. And just as I say that, look, I pause. Okay, so hold up. I have to find that original stormtrooper. Oh yeah. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, so hold up. Let me throw this on there. This is the original video. Now, technically, like, this GIF existed. Someone just threw the music together with the GIF, but, like, I lost my shit at the time. And when did this come out? 2009? Yeah, so this is this is an old-ass video. But it's so fucking funny. So, I wanted to include something that kind of felt PlayStation-esque, like something that could come out of that era, like the PlayStation 1. And I thought that would be just a perfect opportunity for that. So that's why you got... And, I mean, look at the frame rate on that. Like, it's slowed down and everything. It kind of feels like an intro to a video game a little bit, doesn't it? That's what I get from it. And then here you got the Pie Society logo. And I have to say, I'm pretty happy with how this logo turned out. I will admit it doesn't look as good up close, but yeah, I pretty much made all this in Photoshop. The only thing that I didn't make was this mouth. This mouth was like a copy and paste, but I mean, I'm just making a stupid ass little logo for a fake company. Like, it's not, this doesn't, I feel like it's okay for me to grab the mouth of the original image, but for the sake of like proper credit, I guess I can like show the picture on screen. Hold up. Yeah, so this is the original picture right here. So I borrowed that mouth. I borrowed the mouth and I like erased the rest of it. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's very nice looking. The PIE is kind of like in the shape of eyes a little bit. I didn't need, I know that Max mentioned that this portion of the pie looks like a nose. Not what I was going for, but I'll take it. Like, I was just thinking like symmetry and, you know, to make it look more like a pie as opposed to like a cookie or something. I had to like throw this in here a little bit. And I wasn't sure where to put society, so I kind of like threw it at the bottom because that's where it looks best. It's almost like, I don't know, kind of like a beard a little bit, goatee, something like that, maybe. So yeah, this is the Pie Society logo. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it looks good. I think it's a solid logo. And honestly, like I like the idea of just branding my videos with Pie Society. Not all of them, but like ones in the style of Reactors like Cherries 7, absolutely. So, this is like almost a carbon copy of the swag.mov pacing. It's a little bit different because swag.mov, well, there's more cuts in here, but you got that title card right there. And then I'm just showing old clips. Originally, I did think about taking the swag.mov and putting heads over them, but I decided against it mostly because I just felt like it didn't fit the series properly, because the .mov series by Hot Diggity Demon is such a kind of a dark, twisted world, and that doesn't necessarily fit my idea of reactors like Cherries. So instead, I did more of a tribute, kind of like how I've done in some of my other previous openers. I mean, you got even like going back to like reactors like Cherries 3. We really I pretty much start every video with some sort of tribute. So yeah, just a little bit of a tribute to some of the previous videos, but with the pacing of swag.mov. And swag.mov is such a special video for me because that was the first reaction video that I ever did. At least, I shouldn't say that. It's the first reaction video that I ever released on my Pony channel. And that was a special moment. That essentially triggered a butterfly effect to where I've made all these amazing friends. So I couldn't pick a more touching video to yoink the music from. I actually didn't really want to include Alex's side in this intro, but I was hard pressed to find a lot of scenes that just included the active members of the community. Flying Shark is kind of an exception because he stopped making reaction videos, but he still kind of has a presence in the community, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, originally I didn't even want Alex Hyde to be a part of this, but I figured like it fits too good with the pacing. I'll leave it in. It's just a brief cameo in the beginning. And of course you got Dr. Cheetos. Nice freeze frame. And kind of inspired by the usage of the Jesus and the Reactors like drug series by Flying Smart. I wasn't going to bring it back at first, but I decided to bring it back because it's been 5 years. I think people are less tired of the Jimmy B. Power Jesus. And honestly, like, I fucking love this picture. It's great. So I figured, yeah. This fits the scene very perfectly. J-Man made like a little metaphor in his reaction video, and I think it's very fitting. It's great though. I love it. So I'm gonna try to not talk about a lot of the stuff that bothers me about this video, but one of the things that bothered me was just, why the hell did I have to make the head so big? Well, I had to make the head so big because Spike in the original video, his head just like got so much taller. So in order to properly cover his head, I had to make the head bigger, but it feels unnatural looking at it, and I don't like it. But I mean, unless I'm going to like, you know, edit the background manually and like make something in Photoshop to like kind of cover it, which I didn't want to do. I felt like that would be too much work, so I just made the head bigger, and it works, but not necessarily happy about it, but it's good enough, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this video was essentially an After Effects experiment. Like, I wanted to kind of learn how to use the After Effects software. This was actually the first sketch that I made. This is not part of the intro. This is an individual sketch. I thought that like having that instant transition just felt right because that scream was so long. It felt right to just kind of like get right into it. So for pacing reasons, that's why there's no black screen, even though it is an individual sketch. That's the reasoning behind it. This video, the After Effects experiment that I had, is incredible. It is... Hold up, let me find it. Let me go ahead and find it. Okay. Look at this shit. This is the original video, and it is fucking incredible. Like, this is some of the coolest shit that I've ever seen. The moving manga that someone animated, it's just so incredible. I fucking love this so much. This is so cool. It is I Adore Her. It's got 21 million views and it's made by Pansy Shot, go figure. But yeah, it's just it's incredible. So I kind of wanted to try to emulate it, or at least emulate the energy. I kind of did kind of a copy and paste of it, as in like the locations and like the movement and the energy that it had is pretty much a carbon copy of this. I mean, if you look back at that intro where like the flying sharks were appearing, that's the energy that I wanted to give right here. So yeah. As much as I love this, it does loop and go on for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead. But I do love this. It's fun to watch. It's great. This could have been its own video, but I felt like, you know, I felt very satisfied after making this, so I just wanted to kind of continue. Ride that wave of energy. Okay, I don't even like this meme that much, but it's so fucking fitting with the Connect 4.
About why I hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
It's just so funny. Like, that's such a perfect follow-up. And yeah, I really do enjoy this video. I don't watch that much of a couple twats play, but this scene in particular, I'm so happy that J-Man uploaded this as like its own separate video, because it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. The excitement that they get over getting to play Connect 4. It's so good.
We're actually about to play Connect 4. This is it, boys. Couple of twats play Connect 4.
And then I felt like I had to add a little bit extra in there, so I added the text with the winning move and the yes. It was just coming up.
Wait. Hold the fucking phone.
I think those additional edits add a little bit of a nice touch to it.
No. Oh shit. No, I fucked myself.
So this is the one that got me copyright dinged. I'm gonna go ahead and basically skip this, but I just wanted to explain that honestly, I feel like this might be my least favorite out of all the sketches. It doesn't have a lot of creative energy behind it. It's kind of just, I love the original clip, but I feel like I didn't add that much to it. I mean, that's kind of why I did like that little Earthbound thing at the end with this right here, which actually did take a lot of effort to make. This is satisfying right here. That kind of shit, very satisfying. But the rest of it, not so much. I still left it in though, because I did make it and I'm happy-ish about it. I feel like if I cut everything that I have a criticism with, you know, you're not gonna have much of a video. So that's what I decided to work with. I should say that Sesame Street clip was also the only copyright claim that I got on Reactors like Cherries 7. Even like when I had the fucking Rickroll here, it didn't get claimed. Probably because it was only like 5 seconds, but still.
All women are queens.
So yeah, this was pretty much just a perfect opportunity for a Rickroll. Although, this originally didn't start as just a Rickroll. What I wanted to do with this sketch was essentially take Flying Shark saying, if she breathes, she's a thought, and kind of vocode that. I wanted to vocode that into like the Rickroll theme. I think originally I was thinking to make it like a Gangster's Paradise vocode, but I decided against it. And I tried doing a Rickroll, and honestly, it just didn't sound good. So that by that point, I was like, fuck it, let's just throw the Rickroll in there. So that's what I did. And honestly, like, the bait of it is so fucking perfect. Because you're wondering what's behind that door, and then you see it, and it's incredible, man. Rickrolls are still funny to this day. I mean, it probably is going to be the single greatest meme in all of internet culture. The Rickroll, I don't think anything can top it. It just has a legacy that I don't think anything will ever surpass because of its like historical nature. It's incredible.
Gotcha, bitch.
I also threw a little Dave Chappelle gotcha bitch in there just because just because I knew that when people saw that they were gonna like, damn, you got me. Oh man, I love it so much.
Heart Attack Grill. Yeah. Now, I don't know what to expect.
So this yeah, wow, you can actually see like on the freeze frame that there's some cuts here. So this sketch was kind of inspired by J-Man's reaction to that little ending clip at the end of the Reactor Awards, where he got so excited and laughed so hard over that little part where I did a Tyler 1 meme and I just put J-Man's face over it, and he laughed so fucking hard. So I was like, let's make an entire sketch around that. So I was looking for good Tyler 1 clips, and then I found this, which, yeah, the heart attack grill. Incredible. The fact that Tyler 1 showed up to the heart attack grill, which I already knew about. It's an awesome place in Las Vegas, Nevada. Never been there. I've never been to the West Coast of the United States, so I would love to go. Vegas is just an incredible city to go to. And yeah, but I figured this would be a great way to sort of carry a Tyler 1 meme as like an entire sketch, but also to like kind of show off how crazy the heart attack grill is. And of course, like, I decided to throw Flying S'more in there as basically J-Man's companion throughout this sketch, and I think it's very fitting, especially because Faker has a very thick accent, and so does Flying S'more. So I figured, like, yeah, it fits. To me, it fits, at least. It might not fit if you're French Canadian and you actually have a deeper understanding of the accent, but yeah, this is what I wanted to go with. This one took a long time to edit. I remember sitting there kind of painstakingly working on this. Just like, because it's so long and the heads, like, having to track them all over the place, because if you're tracking them over like an animation, usually the characters are going to be like standing still more often, but in live action, like, people move a lot. So that means I had to like constantly track their heads. And the camera's shaky too. So on top of that, the camera's shaky, which means a lot of movement to make sure that their heads don't slip. It's hard, but I think I pulled it off fairly well. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Yeah, I'd say that's it for now. This sketch went on for such a long time that I decided, okay, if I don't want people to get bored watching this, I have to cut this sketch in too. So that's what I did. I left it off about halfway, maybe a little bit more than halfway.
Best friends, maybe.
Cause that was like the part where I felt good about cutting it, where it's like a little ambiguity. It has some ambiguity there as to like whether or not that was the entire thing. And I like that. I like that, like, you know, you can kind of tell that there's more to it, but you're not entirely sure. Watching Max's reaction validated my thought on that. But honestly, like, I also never really had like a part 1, part 2 type of sketch before, and I'm really happy with the execution of it. It felt great. I was very happy with this. Now,
Maybe.
let's take a look at the nerd. So I've wanted to do something with the AVGN for a while. There was really only one video that I felt good about using. I basically wanted to kind of make AVGN upset at Flying Shark the game. But instead, my best opportunity, I felt, was to use his glitches episode. Because at least, like, yeah, throwing a green screen glitch effect on there is pretty easy. It doesn't take much time. Although I will say, this part I just fucking gave up on. Like, this would have looked so much better if I threw it together in After Effects, but no, I exclusively did it in Premiere. You can see, like, the mask is, like, cut off right there. I honestly don't even know why it did that, because I, like, traced the edges of the corners right there. I don't know. That makes no sense to me why it's, like, leaning off like that, but honestly, I fucking gave up at this point. You can see the green screen doesn't even, like, extend all the way to the bottom, so I was just like, fuck it, like, it's only going to be on there a few seconds. You get the concept of it, let's just roll with it. I thought about potentially adding, like, a name of Flying Shark the video game on there, but I was like, fuck it. At some point, you get diminishing returns on the amount of effort that you put into a project, and if I was super nitpicky on these sketches, then it wouldn't have come out as soon as it did, and I honestly don't know when I would have had another creative burst of energy to get it done. So I just decided, fuck it, let's do it. And honestly, like, this clip, this edit right here, that I yoinked from the lost episodes, it feels kind of like a glitch. It's got glitch energy to it. And then the nerds swapped the game, so I needed to grab another clip. So which one did I grab? Well, a classic, the JMM meets Freddy clip. I felt this was so fucking perfect because you had that, like, transition where, like, the lights were off and everything, and it fit beautifully with, like, that Five Nights at Freddy's sound effect too. It's just fucking beautiful.
Don't you just hate it when that happens? You'll be playing a game, and then all of a sudden, it starts glitching up. You get out of my house. Nah.
So yeah, I wanted to include a little bit of YouTube poop energy into this, and also you can see that the mask isn't very good, but I didn't want to spend a lot of time masking it, so I just pretty much did this cutout, and then that was it. Like, I didn't adjust it like I normally would.
What is up, everybody? Sir Sonic.
So I didn't have a lot of good meme material for Sir Sonic, especially because, like, a lot of his videos are like has-been hotel reactions, and well, I've always kind of been on the fence about reacting to those videos myself, so I just haven't. Well, I did watch Has-Been Hotel, but I didn't watch Hell of a Boss or the Addict music video, which is like the shirt that he's got, I think.
HD here.
But yeah.
Today we're going to be unboxing something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. Let me go get it.
I mean, this fits perfectly. I don't even think I need much of an explanation for this. He keeps talking about how big the PS5 is.
This thing.
So I
would have had this on release.
why not unbox the Pingus?
Anyway, I got the Pingus.
I mean, look at that. Doesn't that kind of look like he's jerking off?
It's a piece of shit. Anyway,
It's funny.
I got the Pingus.
Look at that. Look at that. It's just beautiful. It's so funny out of context.
This thing is massive. That's what she said.
Just so many innuendos in that unboxing video of his. It's great.
You know what? Hold on. Let me do it like this.
This honestly was the best meme material that I could get from him.
Oh my god.
And then I threw on the little Pornhub outro just because I felt like that would be a good conclusion to the sketch. I want you to go ahead and give just show appreciation to this video. Hey W, he has done some incredible animations. Big schnauzer. Where he did this fan animation for XQC, one of the famous Twitch streamers. And he has some incredible animations. So please check this dude out. He is absolutely incredible. It's great. And yeah, like streamers reacting to him. He made like a little bit of a montage on it. It's so good. So good. So yeah, check him out. It's great. And I felt like, you know, this video was so emotional that I felt like, you know, especially with like Flying Shark kind of quitting YouTube, quote unquote quitting YouTube, because he is uploading videos, but they're just like gameplay footage. I felt like this would be very fitting. And also, I did put this in After Effects. So this was like in my January to February burst where like I was willing to put more time and effort into shit. And this looks very clean. It's good. It looks nice. It's beautiful. I mean, look at this shit. Like, yeah. After Effects, you can actually get like a clean transition. I even masked that part out right there. So this one I put a lot more effort into. If I did that nerd sketch with the glitches in After Effects, it would have looked much nicer.
It's me, Flying Shark, and I think
Premiere doesn't really have the tools to kind of warp the perspective of the screen like that properly.
I keep thinking about this story.
This meme is just so funny. It has so much potential. And I wanted to find something to include Twitter Shy with, so I thought this would be a good opportunity.
That kills you 7 days after you watch it.
Oh no. They have a knockoff Uno and it's called Oh no.
The second it's
Twitter Shy has been very supportive of me, and yeah, it's been great. So I just wanted to kind of pay her a little bit of a tribute with an appearance in the video.
phone rings, and this boy
And she did react to the Reactors like s'mores, I think. The first one, maybe? I don't remember.
says,
Copyright's about to get you guys.
And honestly, that's pretty fitting with like the timing and everything. Okay, so J-Man really wanted to know my thought process behind this sketch in particular. So, yes, while I am more desensitized, I am not completely desensitized to the karaoke. This is still awkward as fuck. I have a very difficult time watching it, even when I'm editing it. I had to cut out like a lot of parts that I had a really tough time watching, but if I can like bring the focus on me and sort of avoid like having other people in there. God, that is so loud. Yeah. I edited this with my song muted. And I mean, like, I had music playing in the background, so I needed to sync it up anyway, so it made sense to, like, get this muted, so that way I could try and kind of sync it to the beat of this. And also, I must say that the Balls in Your Jaws remix is incredible. Like, this is fucking fantastic. Definitely check it out. I have like all the sources in my Reactors like Cherries 7 video. I'll probably just copy and paste them here too. But yeah, like there was an original meme that was a little bit different. Hold up, let me see if I can find it. It's kind of hard to search for, but I found it in the YouTube algorithm and it's in my liked videos. But basically, what inspired me to use that song for my karaoke was I found a remix of it, but before I found the remix of it, okay, let's see. There was an edit on a Gumball clip. I'm looking for it. It was an Amazing World of Gumball clip, and someone made the most incredible edit. It's so good. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. All right. Check this shit out. So that's more of like what the song sounded like. You probably can't hear it that well, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I mean, that is just like perfectly cut. It's incredible. So yeah, this edit is just so fucking good. It's great. I love it. God damn. Alright. And then, originally I was gonna have like a full-on crowd cheering, but I decided to just throw the Shia LaBeouf applause on there. Because I don't think we've seen this used in a long time in meme culture. Probably not since like 2014 or something, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to kind of like have it return. Because it's not really fresh in people's minds, but it's an old classic, so I wanted to bring that back. And then here we've got the second half, basically, of that Heart Attack Grill appearance. It's incredible. I love it. It's very fitting. And then you have this sketch, which Max says is the greatest sketch in Reactors Like Cherries history, including the spin-offs, which is such a huge honor. But, I mean, maybe. I'm not ruling that out. I'm not trying to think about it. I'm not trying to, like, do a tier list for all the fucking Reactors Like Cherries videos. But this is the original one. I want to make sure that Uncle here, Uncle, even the name of the fucking YouTuber is so funny. I guess he did this, I don't know if he did this on Twitch or something, but it's fucking incredible.
What's the problem, Arthur? I think I'm old enough to bathe on my own now. My mom insists on getting in the tub with me every time.
I fucking lose my shit every time I watch this.
Here's a tip.
I didn't make that many changes to it, but it is so fucking funny that like it carries over into like here. So yeah, I threw Rob in here because I definitely wanted to make him have an appearance. So I figured I'd give him the most predominant appearance, and I'd actually, you know, this would be a good opportunity to like actually have a video clip with a little bit of quote unquote dubbing, even though it's not really dubbing. It's kind of just hoping that the mouth movement matches. Yeah. And I threw 10 in there as well because I knew that she was likely to react to it with Max, so I figured it would be a good opportunity to get her in there. I don't feel like there was a ton of footage for her to work with, so I didn't have her in here much, but a little bit. And just
I'll take your place, Rob.
This shit is so good. Fucking let me find that part of the original video real quick.
I'll take your place, Arthur.
Yup, losing my shit again. It's incredible. Yeah, this sketch was so much fun to make. This was my favorite sketch to make out of all of them. It's so fucking good. And it was so funny. I was losing my shit the whole time through. And it's nice when you have an original video that you don't mind watching over and over and over again in order to in order to fucking get that. What am I even saying? I'm losing my mind. I'm pretty tired. In order to like make a sketch out of something, you kind of have to watch the original material over and over again, especially when you have like tons of edits that you have to do. Like I had to like edit out the text that mentioned Arthur or Binky, and then I had to like add in text for Rob and Milfman, which yeah, not exactly the nicest looking text edit, but I wasn't aiming to be super realistic. I just wanted it to look decent enough. And then at the end, yeah, I threw in the coffin dance with the NES remix, kind of hoping that I could still avoid copyright. Alas, the Sesame Street clip denied my copyright free video. It's hard to make videos like this copyright free. It's fucking hard. Especially because the music industry is so dominant in claiming every little thing. But yeah. I felt it would be good to kind of throw the meme characters here that we've kind of invented with the series as time goes on. So like the Milfman, Samuel Pingus, the Pingus, obviously, the original Pingus, Dr. Robotnik, and Jesus himself is beautiful. So yeah, these guys, what they all have in common is that we kind of just see them as characters instead of like the original people that they were from. Like, it's part of like its own canon. I guess instead of Dr. Robotnik, I could have put Dr. Cheetos in there, but to be honest, he didn't really have much of an appearance. He just kind of like had that appearance in the intro a little bit, just a little cameo. That's it. I do fucking love this remix of the coffin dance too. It's incredible. This is a clip from the Smiling Friends pilot, which is a show that's going to be on Adult Swim. And it was actually made by Psychic Pebbles. So this was super fulfilling, because Psychic Pebbles is now getting his own show on Adult Swim. So I thought, yeah, let's include a clip from the pilot. If you haven't seen the Smiling Friends pilot, you can probably look it up and find it online. It might be available on adultswim.com for free. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you need a cable subscription to watch it or not, but it's incredible. I think that show is going to be great. It's super funny. And this was basically the outro of the pilot, so I figured, yeah, I'll throw the outro of the Smiling Friends pilot and just kind of throw it in here. Especially because like it has the thank you for watching right here. So it's beautiful. It's so good. It's so fucking good, dude. So yeah, this is it. This is Reactors Like Cherries 7. I want to thank J-Man. I want to thank Master Max and 10. And anyone else that's going to react to it. I know Flying S'more said he was going to react to it. Thank you, Flying S'more and J-Man in particular, for keeping the Reactors Like series going with your series. It's been incredible to see. And I am so thankful that you guys kept the energy going over all these years. Because it's been 5 years since Reactors Like Cherries video came out. And I just really wanted to show my appreciation for that. Okay, I am super fucking tired, so I hope this video suffices. Just giving my perspective on the creative process for Reactors like Cherries 7. For the record, I made the sketches first, and then I made the intro, and then I made the outro, and then that post-credits scene in that order. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, if you want the exact order of the videos that I've made, I have them labeled here. Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, so, boom. Now you've got context. You could probably figure out from there which ones were in which order. I don't think I have to provide any more context than that. There was one sketch that I modified, which was the Rickroll, and then there was one that I wanted to include that did not get made because it had it required a 15.ai voice, and that website's been down for a very fucking long time. So I just figured, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna release Reactors like Cherries 7 without that sketch idea. And, you know, I got that sketch in my back pocket in case I want to do anything with it, so it's not the end of the world if I don't want to include it. I just wanted to get the video out, and I'm happy it's out. Reactors like Cherries 7 is finally out. It's been 5 years since the last one, so I hope it's been worth the wait. I figured the least I could do is give a little bit more of an additional commentary behind it to sort of, I don't know, milk the enjoyment of this. Man. And yeah, like, nowadays, whenever I make a Reactors like Cherries, I try to make it as if it's the last one every time. Ever since Reactors like Cherries 5. That was supposed to be the original last one. And then I made Reactors like Cherries 6 because I saw that, like, people weren't entirely satisfied with Reactors like Cherries 5, which is understandable. So I felt like, you know, I could probably give a better conclusion in that video. And Reactors like Cherries 5, I kind of overcompensated, and I was trying to be grand and epic by including 30 fucking reactors, which is insane. Don't do that. That's too many people. And I compromised the sketches because of that. So then in Reactors like Cherries 6, I did the opposite, and I focused more on making really good sketches, and I was really happy about that. And I did the same thing with Reactors like Cherries 7. There's not that many reactors in here. Like, there's not that many people, but it's not about the quantity of people that you include, it's about the quality of the sketches. I really do feel that way. I feel like that's the right philosophy to have if you're going to make a video like this. And yeah, that means not everybody's going to be happy. Not everybody's going to get their 15 minutes of fame. Some people will get much more attention in the video than others, but that, you know, if you want to make a really good video, that's how you got to do it. So, yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out. I'm actually very happy with it overall. And if I was willing to put in some more time and energy into it, you know, I probably could have made this better, but fuck it, right? Like, I mean, it's 16 minutes already. It's got plenty of content in it, and I think that 15 to 20 minute range is probably the perfect time frame for a Reactors like video. Not to say that, like, it can't be shorter or it can't be longer. I just feel like if you can keep the energy flowing for like a good 15 to 20 minutes, you did a really good job. And that's what I did. And honestly, like, even though it's 16 minutes long, it feels like it flies by. It feels like it's more like 5 minutes. Honestly, as long as the sketches don't drag on for a super long period of time. And I'd like to think that I accomplished that in this video. So, yeah, those are my creative thoughts behind reactors like Cherries 7. If you want another creator commentary video like this, feel free to let me know. But I have to go use the bathroom. So I'm going to end this here. Take care. Peace out. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.